Welcome back. Now we have totally a secure API, so nobody can use it without authentication. So in this case, the user, when he wants to log in, he must be authorized. So this is not logical for us. So the user can be able to use the login to get a token. So in this case, we need to exclude somehow this API from to be authenticated. So here, in Express GWT, I can say unless, and in this unless, I will have object where I can locate in paths the whole APIs which I want to exclude. For example, let's exclude the login. To do that, I need to specify all APIs which I want them to be excluded. So I can say here API /v1 / users and login. So I want this one to be excluded. Let's try that now with Postman, and we are still not authorized. This is because I need to add another slash here. So we go again to Postman, we try it, and we have the token again. So you have to be careful that you have to have the slash here. So we can also add the register. I already added the register API, which is exactly like the post. So here in users, I have the post register, which is exactly the same as post. So the user can also register an account in the web shop. And here is used for the admin who want to remove or add users. But what about products? Products also, I need somehow to get the products for free without authentication. So I don't need the user to be authenticated to get the products, because I don't want people to log in, then they can see my web shop. I need them to get the product list without any authentication. So how we can do that? We need to specify the methods, the HTTP method. So I can say, bring me only the GET requests, but don't allow post. Otherwise, people will be able to post products to my web shop. So to do that, this path method accepting an object, and this object has a first field as a URL, and second field is methods. In URL, I can specify the URL as we have it here, but instead of that, I will use products, and the methods will be get, for example, and options, and those will be in array. So we see here, we specified the API URL, and then we specified the methods. Let's try that. I will go here to get list of products. Without authentication, it works perfect. And when I remove that, it will not work. So it's better to have it like this, so the user can get the product list in the front end. I refactored here the code so it looks more beautiful. So here we have the API variable, which is we get it from environment variable, and here I'm using backticks to inject the variable inside the string. But now we have an issue. Do you remember we had before in the APIs for products we created methods like, for example, get featured, and get featured we needed also to be public, because I want to show the featured product in my front end without user authentication. So here, if I want to try it, I go to Postman, post it here, and I say 3 featured products. I will be not authorized. In this case, we need to specify also this URL here. But then we will have very long list of APIs, especially by the time when we have very big web shop, because we need a lot of APIs, not only saying, for example, give me the featured product or give me the product count. So the nice thing here that I can use, instead of string like that, I can use regular expressions. Regular expressions are giving me the ability to specify everything after the products, for example. So here, with this string, I can be able to use this one. So because here I have this star, so anything after products world. So now after I built my regex, so here I say API/v1/products. Here is escaping slash, so it will not make any conflict with the slash which we have to define. This subject is about regular expressions, so you need to know more about these regular expressions. I am using always a regex tester, which is always located online. There is a beautiful website called regex 101, and here you can test your regular expressions. So here I will take this one and try it in that website. So I say here something like that will be allowed, but if I made mistake here, then it will not be allowed. So it's exactly this formula. So here it's better to use always regular expressions to specify more the APIs and have less code. So let's try it now, and we got our featured products. Let's do also the same thing for categories. So we have here one and categories, so we can get them, and for example we cannot delete or post them. So in the future, when I add more APIs, we need to add some exclusions here always in this path array.